I'm here for three things: killing children and fucking up the names of previously dead children. Welcome to the show. I'm your Prince of Play, Solon. If you've never been here before, we're about to go on an adventure. Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. This is a game in the Danganronpa series. If you've never seen the Danganronpa series, that's totally okay. People will say that's not okay. That's a incorrect statement. Luckily, I will be your guide through this tour for the next probably about 2.5 months. For 30 minutes a day, we're gonna get a little bit deeper and a little bit weirder throughout an adventure of a bunch of douchebags killing each other. That's what the story is. Danganronpa V3. Danganronpa is a series about nihilism. Nihilism is kind of the main conceit of everything. They will call it despair and hope. Despair is supposed to be the absence of hope, but that's not usually quite how it goes. So as we go through this, I'm assuming I can just smash that new game button. If you load save data from the demo version, I will not do that, but thank you for asking. I just realized I don't have to voice anything. I just realized, like, this is the first game in like 3 months where I don't have to voice anything. I'm like, yeah. Okay, logic difficulty, action difficulty. God, I really don't think that this game's difficulty ratings really means much to me, because I'm here to follow a story and have a mystery unveiled before me. But let's see how this goes. We can always change it if things get too hot, too dirty, too filthy. If you don't know what Danganronpa is, we're gonna be, 13, I think? Kids trapped by a sociopathic bear Monokuma and told or forced or persuaded to do murder upon each other. Smash it. All the while, great music is gonna be playing, and everyone sucks. And that's what we're here for. So, recap on the first game and the second game. Bunch of kids died. We mostly hated all of them. Some of the kids we liked. They lived, which was weird. Danganronpa 2, those kids that lived in the first game cannot save the kids in the second game. They failed to do that, and some of those kids in the second game survive. Now we're at V3. This, I have no idea what is about to happen, but apparently the story is not over. In spite of, at the end of 2, supposedly we have destroyed the person who is involved with creating all of these killing games. But we're here to expect the unexpected. This game of social craft, wit, lying, and creative assassination? I'm here to watch some kids die. Are you here to watch some kids die? Because that's what's gonna happen. A whole lot of nothing. No light, no sound, no form, and no voice. So, remember what I said the very first thing about this game was that it's about nihilism? That's usually where we start. Also, you promised me I wouldn't have to read. All right, there's a hand that belongs to no one. I take hold of my existence. Yo, hey, I'm busy here existing.
This is me.
That's you, or me, or we.
My name is Kaede Akamatsu.
Hey, Kaede.
I just remembered who I am.
So prepare yourself, me included. I need to very much prepare myself because I'm about to learn a bazillion names at once, and I'm not ready for that.
I'm the protagonist of this crazy story.
Are you? That's a bold statement for anyone to make. I am the protagonist of this story. Ultimate revival. Have you been revived? You don't remember who you are, huh? This is gonna be some amnesiac stuff, which is usually where we start. Nobody knows how or why they got to where they are now. She came out of a locker! Beautiful. That is where you begin a story. It's a metaphor for, being bullied, right? Thanks to that pain, I went from dazed to fucking annoyed real quick. I rubbed my throbbing forehead. Yep, this is gonna leave a lump.
A classroom?
Yeah. No, billboard or a chalkboard right there, barbed wires, sound system. This is just a normal classroom.
Where am I? What am I doing here?
Oh, Kaede. Honey, you're about to find out you're in a world of hurt. Alright, great. We're in pain in multiple places. This is how all good adventures start. The locker next, there's another locker next to yours. Is there another person? Look, we made a friend. Oh, that was fast. Hey boy, hey. A normal boy dressed in a school uniform. In fact, he might also be a high school student. He looked bewildered, and when he slowly lifted his head, is he a cutie? He screamed as if he'd just seen a monster, fell on his butt, and scooted back. Oh, kid's a cutie. Are there other guys? Did someone else shove you in this locker?
Wait!
Alright, we've been kidnapped. This is, if you remember the last Let's Play that we did, 999, had a similar start to it. We were all kidnapped, forced into a game. So this is Shuichi Saihara. What we can gather from him is that he likes his hat sideways, and probably his partners too. Yo, I'm Kaede. Now you're gonna listen to me, Shuichi. All right, Kaede. We're gonna take charge. I like this. The only marker on him, besides his school clothes being very lightly wrinkled, is that he's got a star on the side of his head, on the side of his cap. But I don't know if that's very little signifier for a character. Usually this game is much more flamboyant.
I was walking my way over to school when all of a sudden someone shoved me into a car.
Okay. Hey. This is a staple of the series, but we're gonna see a lot of beautiful vacant men. All these little naked vacants.
I shouted for help, but no one came to rescue me. Everyone pretended like nothing happened. It made me think how rotten the world is. I lost consciousness.
This is a bad place for bad kids. This whole world.
Huh?
So we have similar stories.
Jeez.
There's no reason to kidnap me. I'm not special. A lot of these students that we should be working with in some way or another should be very special students. Yet, Shuichi and Kaede are not at all. They identify as not being special, and I'm wondering what that means for them then. Because previous games, the only people who have not been special in any kind of exuberant way were the main character, and the usually they're like sidekick kind of person. All right, let's do the main crux of this game. Let's go wander around and click on stuff. Not every object can be moved. Thank you for understanding. If you press the triangle button, a mysterious investigative power will activate. And if you forget anything, press that start button. Investigate this place thoroughly. You know? So let's just throw this question mark everywhere. Show me this barbed wire window. And most importantly, show me a Shuichi.
No. Hey!
So if we're caught up in something bad, what does that mean?
Okay.
Alright, I guess all we needed was to talk to each other, and now we're going to open and run out the door?
Found you!
This is probably someone who's going to help us. This is obviously the menacing pose of a helper robot.
A monster?
Yeah! Oh, we're all having fun. We're all laughing. We're doing great.
Wait!
Show me a new kid. Should we run away to Shuichi? I think this guy wants us to, like, not run away from him. But I think I'm gonna run away from him. Alright, we made it to the hallway. Oh, we're behind him? What? Oh, wow. Okay, so we're doing some first-person investigating, and there's multiple robots. Shuichi, you do not have to tell me twice. Yeah, we're on the run now. Bye! What is that? On the right, there's a whole building that looks just like Monokuma. We're like running between barracks? The setting of the last two games was one inside of a school, so very dark and claustrophobic, and then two was a tropical island. Take me to the gym, take me to the gym. Which was super open and just wide open spaces. And so now...
More people have arrived.
Are we in a mix of both? Hey look, here's everybody. There's what we were waiting for, wasn't it? I'm going to pick with my little finger who's going to die first. That one. Actually, I feel like they could all die first. Ooh. I want to see them all die. Is that a problem? Is that bad before I've even met them?
Huh?
In the second game, little guy. Right there in the middle.
Did you all get
That was the
chased
first
by that
death.
monster too?
Second death? No, he's the killer in the... We'll get through this.
Yeah.
What are they? What do they want with us?
Okay, so everyone's established giant killer robots patrolled
Do you
the
want me to check on
school
what's
area.
happening?
Or detention facility, or
You can't!
army
It's
barracks?
too dangerous out there!
It's likely that monster still lurks nearby.
Oh, I like them.
Wait!
They're gonna kill someone. I shouted at the top of my lungs.
Who are you guys? And why am I here?
What if Kaede is the first one? There's also, who's this sweater vest boy? This like cardigan guy right dead center middle area.
And that makes 16.
And the very far back person behind him?
What?
I'm talking about us. There are 16 of us, all high schoolers.
16 have entered
What do
the
you think that
big
means?
brother household. One time a week, they're gonna kill each other off.
Oh,
I already hate him. Awesome. Perfect. I want to feel
my name
revile
is Taro Mami.
towards all of these children. So, sassy sweater kid all of a sudden giving me the eyes, the anime eyes that say I know it all and I am in control of it all.
Sorry, bud.
I hate him.
What?
You know,
No.
Hey, Rantaro, I hate you. I'm gonna say your name a couple more times though so I can remember it.
What?
What does Rantaro think this is? Then there's some... Yeah, Rantaro's this fucking know-it-all kid. Thank you. So, like, people are at least getting it.
Okie dokie.
Now, can we get to the star of the show? It's time to simmer down.
thanks for bearing with us.
They're gonna be bears, aren't they? There's gonna be more bears. That's the gimmick, isn't it?
Are you serious?
These are exisals. Highly mobile, bipedal. They're robots. We got some big metal gears. And one of them's real macho. Wouldn't be fun picking on plain good-for-nothing commoners. We could squeeze these kids like a little tube of toothpaste, just right off, the head just popping right off.
Wait!
Not like toothpaste, oh no!
Well,
Sorry. We got a little carried away with giant metal robots. These robots, they shouldn't be showing up until later. Oh, you guys! There are definitely 5 different personalities to each of these robots. They even have different colors, like Power Rangers. So is that what this is? Is this Power Ranger bears?
Okay.
Because they talk just like the star of our show, who should show up by the end of this episode. That's exactly what it is! Awesome, I hate this. And the crowd goes mild. So, yeah, Katie, you want to walk us through what you just witnessed?
Hey.
Because what I'm seeing is a distraction from the star of this whole game. Now we're not scary anymore! Oh good, this mono kid is all rocked up.
that's right. Hey,
So there are 5 different mono cubs, all different personalities. And somehow they're going to move the plot forward, I'm suspecting?
Yeah.
Although knowing this game, that might even be a little desperate. Because Monokuma, the star of our game, probably will not take kindly to having more monos around. Oh, does Monodom not talk? He only talks to close friends. The years of abuse have done a number on his heart. Monodom's not gonna talk to him. Oh! You shouldn't have!
I see.
Oh, Rontaro. You wanna tell us? You're reacting too normally to this. Okay, so Rontaro is here to be like, hey, I know exactly what's going to be happening because I've, like, experienced Danganronpa 1 and 2 in some way. If you guys are the Mono Cubs, then who are we?
Huh?
What do you mean, who are we? Do you guys got ultimate talents or anything like that? I have a skill I devote myself to, but I wouldn't call it an ultimate talent.
okay. Told you so.
Oh. Okay. So we are in the same place where they should all have some kind of ultimate talent.
Stupid.
Oh, Mono Cubs. I mean, I'm glad we're doing this bit. This is cute and all, but I'm really not here for you guys.
Yes.
Which makes me happy, because I hate them. So we got a huge problem. You guys all forgot your talents and have become generic high school students. Murder can't happen if you're just generic high school students. Generic high school students don't murder each other. Only ultimate high schoolers do that. You've all lost your memories and become different people because of the ultimate hunt. So reclaim your sealed talents by regaining your memories. Is there a way that we can do that? Is that like something that we should be going around and trying to find ourselves?
Oh well.
Cut to Monodom. Who gets the idea? He gets it. First, we'll update your wardrobe so everyone looks spiffy. We did kind of look a little plain, didn't we? Oh. Y'all can't do that. That's illegal. You can't use air horn sounds for a transformation sequence? That's at least illegal in Nebraska. Alright, so I'm suspecting this all has something to do with our ultimate talents.
Huh?
Very cool, okay. So they're basically just like, all of you guys, you could have been anyone. You could have been anything.
So, hell yeah!
Is all that remains of a once powerful nation.
Are they like giving the right students the right thing? is that because this game is supposed to be about screwing with you, like messing with identity, burning into your eyeballs. Welcome to getting a personality. You wouldn't download a personality matrix. You wouldn't download a car. You wouldn't download music barrettes to your head face. Damn, all right, well, there's a save point. We did it. We got nothing accomplished. Oh, I love this game and I hate everything in it. I don't know if you guys are aware, but Danganronpa is something special to me. It's something very special to a lot of people. And this game is apparently very special to my middle school crew who have been begging me to play it. It's very special to my boyfriend who has been begging me to play it. And it's very special to people on Twitter who have been begging me to play it. And so like, for me, that's a wide range of people. And then there's also me telling me to play it, and I'm not usually someone who goes out of their way to play games of which I don't usually play. I don't. There's a weird way of putting this, but I played through Danganronpa on the PSP, and it was a game that I used not to Let's Play because it was a game that I used to wind down from all the Let's Playing I was doing at the time. It was my game to take a break. Now, this big ol' mystery game has come full circle. It is now the center of this Let's Play. It's going to be a very long Let's Play. We're in this for a long time. And so I'm trying to gauge whether or not I'm ready for that. There's a lot of hype. And so I'm glad that all the people can watch this every day and be like, Solon has gotten a little farther in the game that I love.
Where am I?
So we woke up again in the same room, but now we are wearing clothes that are specific to our, like, special identity. It's a rerun. It's a rerun is what it is. Hi, normal boy. Normal boy has the exact same hat, but now has a nicer looking jacket. We were wondering why they all looked so plain.
Yeah, that's right.
Try to imagine that sorrowful melody filling your head and soothing your heart. They're back. That's a catchphrase, I see. They're so small. Hey again.
Jeez.
Are you gonna do this to everyone else too? Ah, real monsters.
Okay.
They're pretty monsters. They look like they're having fun.
Huh?
They're just talking stuffed animals. We're not mono cubs. We're the stuffed animals.
Jeez. Yay!
This is a rough bit. They have structurally walked themselves into a corner with the mono cubs. Because there are 3 wacky characters and 1 straight man to balance them all out. And then 1 character that does not speak, and thus is even wilder than the other 4. Structurally, this is suspect. Also, I feel like this is going to take a lot longer to get through just any kind of questions because the Mono Cubs are each gonna want to fill in a whole bunch of quirkiness. Okay, finally, let's talk business. We're in a place called the Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles. I'm a gifted juvenile. I like the sound of that. I feel like a gifted juvenile. Did you ever get? I don't know about you guys, but it was very big in the 2000s when I was growing up to have a kid who was gifted. I was called gifted often growing up, and it was the worst, one of the worst things to ever like call someone. Because gifted meant that there was some kind of pressure on you to succeed, and usually succeed at everything that you put and applied yourself to. Kind of sucked. It sucked bad. So, eventually I burnt out, gave up, and now I just make YouTube videos about video games that I'm playing. Like, duh. The government scouts them through this program called the Ultimate Initiative. Government's involved in this. 3 is all that remains.
You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure! I told you guys at the very beginning of this episode that we were on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Okay, so they're setting this up like this gifted system gives you the key to the city, basically. If you are chosen as ultimate, then you're good. Alright, don't forget, forgetting about your ultimate talent is a waste. It's a waste. Get started with the exploring the academy, not the killing yet. You're all gonna do an activity together later. Cool. Aww. Auf Wiedersehen, signs.
Hey.
Alright. They have in no way established that our goal here is to murder children. I love that we're like, this is a whole episode. We're almost done with today's episode, and they've established this is a fun place for bad kids. Let's get out of here. Oh, maybe I'll talk to our boy. Hey, Ultimate. Hey, Shuichi. The Ultimate Detective. Ah.
No.
So you've become a detective. You weren't a detective like 15 seconds ago.
I'm the ultimate pianist. Nice to meet you.
Ultimate pianist, alright. I hope we can make some pianist jokes. This is a juvenile game for juveniles, about juveniles. And I want, people just call me a piano freak, because pianist is fun to say. What is that? What are you? What? I don't. Why is? What am I looking at? Something's not right here. Looking like laziest music is also not a bit of Chopin in there. You're telling me this like 2-year-old girl with the arms of a, what do you think baby arms are? Video game? You're saying this tiny child with this tiny piano for tiny fingers and long, like, foot-long arms, wasn't into Chopin? You got, I see Mozart there, I see Beethoven on there. Can't even read what that second one's supposed to be. But
We're even time. Sometimes I played
Oh,
the
hey.
piano so much that I would forget to eat and sleep. Eventually, I won trophies from concerts, and people started praising
I'm gonna
me.
hide this child with my body. You can't see this child anymore, because it's freaking me
That's
out.
how you got your ultimate title? And that's way more impressive than me.
I just kept reading
No.
books.
That's all I'm good for, really.
Just tinkling on the keys. Tickling the ivories. That's me. I'm Kaede Akamatsu. I'm an ivory tickler.
Well, hey,
Who's trying to kidnap all the ultimates? I don't remember whom. Some detective you are.
You know?
Oh. Well. Why is she wearing some helmet? Why is she getting, like,
what happened?
memories stuck into her brain head thing?
But
You guys don't remember, but you do remember tubes in your head.
Right?
that's...
I don't know nothing about computers. My mom has a computer. She plays music on it sometimes. Alright, so let's find more ultimates and, like, we'll bump heads. We've obtained a friendship fragment. Alright, I'd like to leave this room with Suichi? Was his name? There's heavy air in the what is this, like a green room?
What's the matter?
Remember,
There's a mini tablet computer. Do we all have a mini tablet computer? Ah, the monopad. This should be our trusty handbook, right? It's like a student handbook. You remember how in school you'd get like a little handbook that had all the rules of the school in it and you'd never ever read it? Well, that's what we're gonna get here. Except it's digital now. Also in real life, they're just digital now. It's great. It's like a terms of service contract, but for middle schoolers and elementary school students. And if you ever get in trouble, they'll be like, well, did you read what you signed in the contract? It's like, hell no, I didn't. Hell no. Yeah, we did it the first day of school. It was first period, don't you remember? Hell no. Nobody reads the school handbook. All right, we got a report card. So that'll also be our main menu area. Off you go. Time to find your classmates. Open up my monopad. Oh, hey, Boo. I really want to hang out with you later. Monokuma? Since this is your game, I hope I get to see you soon. Which one of these is the saving button? Ah, there's that saving button. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, how about let's pick up with this again tomorrow. I want to see you tomorrow. I want to hang out with you tomorrow because things are about to go from absolutely nothing has happened in this game so far, except for some freaky deaky stuff that probably won't have anything to do with anything we're about to do for another like 45 hours or whatever. And we have two people's names now. We've achieved and accomplished almost nothing, maybe even less than nothing. And isn't that just the most Danganronpa thing? Isn't that just the most important thing? I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Welcome to the first episode of Danganronpa. I will see you tomorrow for episode number 2. And in episode number 2, I want to figure out, I'm going to make a stab at who our first victim is going to be. And I'm going to whiff horribly.